Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a $1,000 build courtesy of my friend Raz. This is actually going to be her computer. She just brought all the parts here for me to help build it. We're going to start off with the processor. It is a Ryzen 5 3600, the best bang for the buck processor you can buy in the market today. It's going to be paired with a MSI Ventus RTX 2060 Super. Great card for 1080p and also for 1440p gaming. It's going to be going inside a B450 Tomahawk Max, well regarded as one of the best, if not the best B450 motherboard you can buy out in the market today. Now we're going to be using for storage the Western Digital 500 gigabyte M2 SATA 3 SSD. It's not a traditional M2 SSD. This is actually just a 2.5-inch SSD in an M2 format. So you don't get those high write speeds from an M2, but you still get those regular SSD write speeds, which are still really fast, really great. And since we're putting Windows 10 on it, it's gonna boot just as fast as any other SSD in the market. We're also gonna be pairing it with a 2 terabyte Seagate Barracuda hard drive. Great hard drive for storage, for games, whatever you need. It's going to be great inside this build. Now for the RAM, we have the Corsair Vengeance 16 gigs, I believe. It's 16 gigs, 2x8, 3200 megahertz speeds, CL16. This is the sweet spot for Ryzen, so it's going to be great for this build. We're going to be using the EVGA 600 watt 80 plus bronze power supply. What's great about this one is that there's no ketchup and mustard. It's all black cables. It is non-modular, but it's going to be looking very nice and very clean in this build. And finally, we're going to be using the NZXT H510 case. Very popular case, very great to build in, very nice cable management in the back. Not the best airflow, but since she's not going to be doing any overclocking or heavy work on it, it's still going to be just fine for this build. Everything here, as you guys can see, there is no RGB, nothing here whatsoever, so it's going to look really nice. This is the white and black version of the case, by the way, so it's going to be really nice with everything here built in. Now, everything here does total just under $1,000, but we're going to be adding this Wi-Fi card because she needs the Wi-Fi for her work, so it's going to be really good for everything that she needs to be doing. This does increase the price by a little bit. It goes to just under $1,030, but if you guys don't need the Wi-Fi card, you can just toss it out. You save $35 and you'll still be under that $1,000 budget. And just so you know, guys, every item is listed in the description below if you guys want to check out these parts and order them for yourself. So without further ado, let's get to building. All right guys, so here we are back at my workstation. I only had a few days to benchmark Raz's PC because I had to give it back to her. I wanted her to actually enjoy the PC, so I only benchmarked a few games here that I'm going to show you right now. So the first benchmarking I did with 1080p max settings, and as you see here with Call of Duty Warzone, I got 118.1 frames per second. Now they do have an RTX feature with it, so I did enable that and it dropped it down to just under 114 frames per second, which is pretty good. I feel like obviously for a game like this, you want to be a little bit more competitive. You want to get higher FPS, so you can just easily dial down the settings. With Overwatch, I got 154 FPS at its max settings, which is pretty great. Forza Horizon 4 came up at 114 FPS, which I think is really great. You can obviously dial down those settings as well just to get higher FPS. Shadow of the Tomb Raider came in at 101 FPS, and then dialing it with RTX max settings went down to 68 FPS, which I still think is a pretty great number considering it is a single player game, it's not competitive, and it would look way much better with those RTX settings maxed out. I also did the benchmark at 1440p, and here you see Call of Duty Warzone maxed out at 89 FPS and 86 respectively with RTX. Overwatch came down to 110 FPS, which I still think is really great, but obviously you want to dial down those settings because it is an esports competitive title, so you want higher FPS out of that. Also, obviously, depending on your monitor. Forza Horizon 4 came down to 70. Shadow of the Tomb Raider clocked in at 75 FPS and dropped all the way down to 45 with RTX settings enabled. You definitely want to play with the graphical settings here just to get a great balance if you want to have RTX enabled. But overall, for $1,000, you get a very capable performer both at 1080p and 1440p. The NZXT H510 is an amazing case with great cable management in the back, so if you're a beginner, you should have no problems using this case at all. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more content coming soon. Thank you guys all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.